And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. A beautiful look at the lights of Salt Lake City, our setting for tonight's broadcast. A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Los Angeles Clippers going up against, and it's Tiny in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And some teams now making some coaching changes in the middle of the season. Smitty, how jarring is that for a player?
Most of the veterans see it coming, but it's very jarring for a lot of the inexperienced young guys. Either way, you got to play the game.
They get it back. Leonard outside. The 3-ball drains the triple.
As a coach, you feel so comfortable with Kawhi on the floor. He's one of those guys, when the clock is ticking down, get him the ball.
Now here's Gobert. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. The kick out to Conley. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And that one's good from Conley. And now just over a minute played here in the first. To the middle. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Tipped. And they recover it. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over George. Mitchell misses.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Here's George. And the layup falls.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Mitchell against Leonard. Pass to Conley. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Duncan.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Conley. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. 3-pointer O'Neal. He can't get it to go. The Clippers in the lead. Here's George. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Lets it fly. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game.
You have to feel a bit for Paul George. Had a rough go of things ever since he labeled himself Playoff P. He knows he'll have a spotlight on him because of that moniker.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Up top, George. Checked by Mitchell. Mitchell against George. Here's Duncan. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
For answers.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Gibson's checked in for Gobert. Reddish comes in for O'Neal. Clarkson's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Melton in for Conley. Now here's Melton. 9 points for him in his last game. Here's Bogdanovic. The rebound by Duncan. And with George, he caught flack for that. But he used the noise as motivation, Smitty.
And it pushed him to some of his best basketball yet. Paul George always shows up in the playoffs, but he'll need to win a title to lose the doubters once and for all.
The free throw drops from Zubac. 1:06 left in the first quarter. To the paint. Bogdanovich, no good.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Brown can't hit.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's Reddish. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal
A
foul.
solid shooter with good all-around skills. Cam Reddish is tough to anticipate defensively.
So hits one and misses one at the line. Jackson on the wing. Melton covers. That one goes. Count it.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Melton. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Duncan. Here's Brown. Here's Duncan. Good. And Brown gets the assist. 10 points for him.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They hold a Gobert's checked in for Gibson. O'Neal comes in for Bogdanovich. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And Conley subbed in for Butler. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Now here's Gobert. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 5. The three from Mitchell. And another miss by Utah.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
On the floor for the Clippers. From behind the arc. It doesn't go for him. And Utah will come the other way. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Thanks. Well, Tiny in their last game against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He ended up with 37 points, and they can count on him to protect the rim. He was an enforcer in that one. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA. He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
On the wing, Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Leonard can't get it to go.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Now Mitchell, this one for 3. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The offensive rebound.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Third team foul. Clippers substitution.
Just 5 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. No luck on that one. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Clippers on top and quickly. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Mitchell against George. Mitchell up top. He's got 14. Blocked! They retain possession. From deep, Conley. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Jackson, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, he was the 24th pick in 2011. I think it's safe for us to say Jackson's outplayed that draft slot.
Gibson's checked in for Utah. Butler comes in for O'Neal. And Utah has possession. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. On the wing, Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Poke loose. Brown with it, now guarded by Butler. And out of bounds, the Jazz will take it. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Inside, it's intercepted. Outside Conley. The putback. Leonard pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to George. Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Reddish. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for the Clippers, George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then there's Marcus Morris. And it's Tiny in at the 5. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
He drops it from range.
For a guy who hit only 25% of his threes in college, Kawhi has become one of the NBA's best at the wing position.
Conley on the attack. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
Here's George. Connects on the open jumper.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
Jackson against Conley. Pass to Melton. Takes the 3. The rebound by Duncan.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Jackson with it. Leonard on the wing. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
From deep, Melton. The Clippers grab the miss. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. A nice shot by Duncan.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
The Jazz have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Gobert passes to Conley. The teardrop. It's tipped. Now here's Leonard, tightly guarded, and that one good. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Reddish, and Mitchell subbed in for Melton. Utah has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Conley against Jackson. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. Good work defensively by Leonard. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Pass to Jackson. Leonard outside. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by Duncan. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on an 11-3 run. Pass to Jackson. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Jackson against Conley. Down low. Now Gobert. The Jazz again can't hit.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
To the inside. Here's Duncan. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Clippers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent. No
time called here. Los Angeles, especially on the road. 54 seconds left to play in the fourth. Johnson with it, working on Gibson. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and they'll get another chance.
Gibson is in there to get dirty on defense. His shot blocking is exceptional. Can't be careless around him.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Pass to Mulder. Butler with the ball. He got a piece of it. And here's Bledsoe. Down low. Here's Duncan. And they get it back. Butler with a steal. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is.
Do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce.
You're on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. Got Stephen Curry. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Doncic, and it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. And for San Antonio, Parker out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Gervin. Then there's Duncan, and it's Duncan in at the 4 slot. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. Duncan right side. Pass to Gervin. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
That one good for 2.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Down low, here's Duncan, and Duncan throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
At the elbow, Jokic. Pulls from the top of the key. Curry with another miss. Here's San Antonio now.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Into the line.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, there's an art to snatching rebounds from behind, but most players can't pull it off. Tim Duncan was one of the best.
Chris Paul's checked in for Luka Doncic. And amazing to even consider using a boxing one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry is starting to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And here is Parker. Duncan outside. And the pass to Gervin. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Curry with it. To the middle. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
To the paint. Knocked loose. Curry with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Curry's got the ball. Kicks it out to Paul. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Yep, that one goes in there.
Have to admire Paul's concentration. He takes pride in finishing on aggressive coverage.
Here's Duncan. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. Leonard with no one around. A three-pointer, no good. Jokic against Parker. And there's the drive. And he lays it straight in.
Just like old times. Frenchie putting the ball on the deck, getting his drive on.
Curry dishes to Paul. Leonard against Gervin.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Leonard on the wing. Shot clock at 5. No one near Curry as he lets it go.
Curry.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Substitution for
Big
Milwaukee.
group substitution here for Milwaukee. Embiid, he's checked in for Jokic. LeBron comes in for Antetokounmpo. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Leonard. And Lillard subbed in for Paul. Now, here's Lillard. The feed to Curry. Back to Lillard. Here's Butler. San Antonio with the rebound. Duncan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Gervin passes to Parker. Pass to Hero. Back to Parker. Pass to Hero. From outside, off the mark. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They get a hand on it. Duncan against Embiid. And Lillard kicks to Curry. Good work defensively by Gervin.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Lillard against Parker. Inside. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Milwaukee. Doncic comes in for Jimmy Butler. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. San Antonio with the ball, trailing by 2.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Here's Gobert, banked in off the glass.
Rudy Gobert.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Marbury. To the inside. Here's Embiid, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Milwaukee?
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Rudy Gobert is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. Now Lillard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside Curry. For 3. Cans it from downtown.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
It's simple. If you get open, LeBron will find you. The king is an incredible passer.
And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. It wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Just for Rudy Gobert, Giannis comes in for James, and Paul subbed in for Lillard. Passes it to Jokic, back to Paul, outside, Antetokounmpo. That one's rebounded by Embiid. San Antonio trails by 3. To the paint, here's Bosch. No, what a play, he just palms the block. Giannis up top, defended by Stojakovic. Doncic outside. Jokic against Bosch, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Milwaukee.
Kawhi Leonard.
5 on the clock. Here's Curry with the 3. Tries yet again. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose, and it's Jokic missing. Irving kicks to Bosch. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Embiid dishes to Bosch. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
And you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Marbury passes to Irving, and it's Bosch in the corner. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And the Bucks making a change here. Embiid's checked in.
Substitution for Milwaukee. Joel Embiid.
Bucks leading by 3. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Here's Curry. No good on that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And there's the pass to Stojakovic. Outside Irving. On the wing, Stojakovic. He's covered by Leonard. Stojakovic kicks to Irving. Inside, Bosch. And the dunk by Bosch.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
Leonard against Stojakovic. Stolen by Stojakovic. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Curry, and it's sent back by Bosch. Here's Irving, driving the lane. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Here's San Antonio. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Marbury, defended by Paul. Back to Stojakovic. San Antonio calls timeout. So it's San Antonio now. 3-point lead, kept alive. Shot clock at 3. There's Hero with the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Hero's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He has big-time confidence. Tyler's a decisive shooter who doesn't hesitate when he gets a look.
And the first half is now in the books. San Antonio leads by 6. And during the half, Chris Bosh really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for San Antonio, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Duncan. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Drummond in at center.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
To the left wing, the shot by Lillard, wide open. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Lillard's got 5 now.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. Milwaukee trails by 6. Curry deciding where to go with it. Doesn't go that time.
And they continue to control the glass. And Kawhi, one of the top players in the league. The question for many is if he's in the top 3 or not.
I don't know, GA. I think it's pretty hard to name more than 3 players who are definitively better than Kawhi. I'll say this, he's an elite talent.
Hits it from 3-point range.
This is how Tyler Hero likes to roll. You got me, I'll get you back.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Well,
Doncic is subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Julius Randle picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the list of players with multiple series clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs, Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
3rd team foul.
Milwaukee on D. 8-point game. Parker passes to Duncan. And he converts the layup. Duncan's got 5 points now this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Leonard against Doncic. Down low. Here's Randle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And one thing that separates Randle from other guys is size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Embiid, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic.
When it comes to addressing his weaknesses, the right hand, the range, Randle has put in the work.
Here's Hero. Rebound, Milwaukee. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randle reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Hakeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop. not the kind of aggressive defense they need to come to the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Paul's checked in for Milwaukee. Over in the corner, Doncic. Pass to Embiid. Wide open. That one off the back iron and out. San Antonio leads by 9.
2 minutes.
Here's Hero. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists in the game. And so Curry will bring it up for the Bucks. Paul outside. To the middle. Embiid kicks to Doncic. Got a piece of it. Back to Embiid. 2 on the clock. Looking to end his cold spell. The shot by Curry, no good.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play.
Personal foul.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Gobert, he's checked in for Embiid. James comes in for Julius Randle. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Chris Paul.
Popovich has done a great job of developing Tony Parker's entire game, and you're seeing it right now at the free throw line. Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Parker against Lillard. Duncan left side. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. He was all alone on that one. Parker's got 8 points.
Even though he's still more of a long two-point shooter, Tony's increased his range over the years.
Parker against Lillard. Back to Curry. Fires for 3. Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
Well, he's put up zeros for an entire quarter. Not the way you try to get back into this ball game. Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Gobert kicks to Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. They get the rebound. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. LeBron's got 4 this quarter.
Persistence from LeBron James, refusing to give up. Gotta love his activity.
Down low, here's Duncan. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
James.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5.
At the line for 2.
No good on the second free throw. And so it's San Antonio with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And it's been their rugged defense.
His job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got Antetokounmpo. Curry is out there with Paul. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
A juicy soundbite.
San Antonio making a switch here. Bosch is checked in. Here's Jokic. Over Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Bucks ball.
Paul outside. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Can't hit from 12.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Leonard. Misses off the left iron. San Antonio leading by 18. To the inside. Drummond. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Well, now when you foul Drummond, He can hurt you a little bit at the line. He's much improved.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lillard's checked in over to the left wing. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And it's sent back by Drummond.
It's amazing Drummond doesn't block more shots. He has a 9-foot standing reach.
Milwaukee trails by 20. Here's Curry. And he overshot that one, missing. Irving against Curry. And it's Irving missing. Irving's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And Leonard has it in the corner. Drills it from outside.
Kawhi Leonard.
Leonard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Keeping his head up at all times. Curry sees his teammate break free.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Bosh has gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Chris Paul's checked in for Milwaukee.
Into the lineup for the Bucks, Chris Paul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And Leonard has it in the corner. No good on the 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Passes it to Marbury. Back to Stojakovic. Just 5 on the clock. Over Paul. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Tries from 10. That's good on the jump shot.
Jokic.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
Stojakovic with the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. And San Antonio leads by 20.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Stojakovic against Leonard. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
Assisted by
Absolutely
Stephen
the
Curry.
prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And Chris Paul, the bucket on the assist by Curry.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor. Keep the ball out of his hands.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. 1:27 left here in the 4th quarter. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Julius Randle's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and George is subbed in for Leonard. And so Curry will bring it up for the Bucks. 1:16 left in the 4th quarter. Lillard surveying the D. From past the arc. Rebound San Antonio.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's Embiid scoring on a gorgeous play. And San Antonio leads by 20.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Hero with it. Lillard picks him up. There's the triple. A new 14-second shot clock for San Antonio. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Lillard dishes to Duncan. Now here's Curry. He's covered by Hero. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the layup good by Curry.
What a effort from Curry in the paint. Not letting anything hold him back.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.